Good morning. It's nice and cold outside. I love the change of the weather. Break out the scarves and the sweaters and the boots. And if you're a summer person, sorry for your loss. Got a crock pot of chili going and I'm pumped. We're going to start a new series today. We're going to call it the 12 Weeks of Christmas. Christmas is barely October. What are you thinking, crazy lady? It is barely October, but all the Christmas crap's out in the stores, so it's go time. And our first episode we're going to title Christmas Carding Like an Alcoholic, because I used to have some pretty crazy drunk rituals with my Christmas card. Let's get this party started. My name's Sue. I'm an alcoholic. My name's Liam. I'm a drug addict. I drank and drugged for 25 years. I've been clean and sober for 18. Just here to share suggestions, tell you what it was like for me before and what I do different now to stay on the beam. If you like what we're talking about, please hit the subscribe button in the lower right corner of your screen. And if you want to be notified about upcoming content, hit the bell button. So today we're going to talk about Christmas cards. For about 20 years of my adult life, I put this crushing burden routine on myself every December where I thought I had to update everybody about what has gone on with us for a year. People I haven't talked to for a year. And in December, I just felt like now is the time to clue them in on everything that we haven't talked about. That sounds like a lot of work. Why didn't you just do like your sister with the annual family update letter? The one full of sugar-coated crap about her kids. Cindy lost 6 baby teeth. Whoopie-doo. You lost 1 car on 6 different parking lots this year. Billy's the biggest kid in his class this year. Of course he is. It's his 3rd year as a 5th grader. I really did judge people about that letter. I felt like it was lame and taking a shortcut. And do you not love people enough to touch base with them personally every year? That was the unrealistic expectation. And it was like 100 people that I felt like I had to connect with in December. What was wrong with January through November? So I had this ritual. I would go out and get myself some really cute Christmas cards, piles of them, and a big bottle of something because you got to get the party started somehow. And I would start out pretty good. I'm sipping on something. I'm getting my warm fuzzy on and getting drunker and drunker and drunker. So a couple of my Christmas card party rituals stand out over my history of the drinking. One of them was I did the whole pile of Christmas cards. I blacked out before the end of the party. As usual, I've heard your story. Your annual update letters could have been a quick, sad, pathetic read, and you could have sealed the envelopes with your sad sack tears. Let me finish. Proceed. One of them, I did the pile. I blacked out. During my blackout, I put them in a drawer, forgot about them until like July. And I found them in the drawer and I'm like, oh, these Christmas cards, well, I'll just go ahead and send them out now, which I did. Alienated, I imagine, half of the people that we know because that's weird. On the first week of Christmas, you got too drunk again and pissed off half of all your friends. The next Christmas card event that I remember is I blacked out, surprise, came to the next morning, saw the pile, second-guessed the potential content in the cards, and started opening them and seeing some crazy shit. I didn't have to read through all of them to know that the whole project was a bust. That's what it was like. What's it like now? Now, what I do, I still buy some cute Christmas cards. I try to avoid the ones with the stripper glitter. And then I might send maybe half a dozen, but I don't make an unrealistic expectations ritual out of, oh, now's the time for me to write a novel to the 100 people that I know. What I do is keep the leftover cards, and I send Christmas cards all year long at random times. Those are my note cards throughout the year. Because why am I waiting till December to have some Christmas spirit? So crazy expectations, trying to be all Norman Rockwell-y about December. It's just 1 month out of 12. One day at a time. Life on life's terms. I can reset any time of the day if I get twisted off. In my drinking days, if I was going sideways about something, like a day that I tried not to drink and then I drank, that whole day to me was shot. Yep, screwed this one. I guess I'll start over tomorrow. No, I don't have to wait till tomorrow when I spin off sideways. How about I stop, take a deep breath right now, and start over today, like in this moment. I amp up my meeting time with other people in recovery. There are too many holiday triggers and too much going on, and my character defects tend to get extra large, extra quick during the holidays. So it's time for me to really stay immersed in talking about program and talking about solutions and talking about how to stay on the beam. This is like a year-round key in my recovery is gratitude. I have a roof over my head. I have a huge loving family. I eat like a queen. And there are people who are hungry, homeless, lonely, bereaved. Holidays are a very depressing time for a lot of people. I do a gratitude journal, and I don't do it every day, but probably 2 or 3 times a week. Just sit down and start spewing off things that I'm grateful for. And I start with very generic stuff, and it just kind of snowballs all by itself. Thank you, Lord. Family, friends, our marriage, health, roof over my head, fresh water to drink. There are people all over the world that don't even have clean water. And I get to stand in a shower and let my whole body get massaged with these huge volumes of fresh, clean water. What? Next week, I think we're going to talk about how to do Christmas baking like an alcoholic. That's a shitstorm waiting to happen. So if you want to get in on that one, tune in next week. Thanks for coming by. Know your time's valuable. Appreciate you.